I want to kind of talk a little bit more about facilitation because, you've been an Agile coach, you've been a facilitator, you've actually taught facilitation at large companies and taught a lot of Scrum Masters and Agile coaches on how to properly facilitate and energize and really get those meetings productive. And we also teach a class on that, and which is called an Agile Team Facilitation. So when you think about facilitation, what is facilitation to you?
So we actually put something in the class around this where it's stop running meetings. So essentially, if you're running the meeting, you're standing up at the front, you're calling on people, you're putting things out, and sometimes there is open discussion. But in reality, it's everybody deferring to you and you telling people essentially what to do. But being a facilitator really means stepping back and creating an environment, and if you want to get fancy, holding the space for people to make their own decisions, to do the work, and you're there to support them. So a big difference with that is when you're facilitating, you probably only speak maybe 20% of the time. And the other 80%, the room and everyone else in the room is participating and actually doing the work, which
Right.
is why if you need to jump into the conversation, one mistake a lot of Scrum Masters make early on is that they facilitate their own retrospectives, which is fine. I mean, it actually talks about it in the Scrum Guide and stuff. But when you think about the fact that a Scrum Master knows the most about the process within the team typically, and knows the most about how they've been performing and watched a lot of what happened, it makes a lot more sense for somebody else to facilitate a retrospective and let the Scrum Master participate as an equal.
Right.
So there, it makes sense to get somebody else to facilitate so that the Scrum Master can chime in. And having a powerful or strong facilitator who can tell the Scrum Master, hey, you need to stop for a moment. This person over here is trying to talk, and hold space for the entire team to make sure that they don't just run over them. So some people can do both, but it's a hard skill. And most teams will defer to the Scrum Master. So when the Scrum Master raises a point and they're facilitating, it puts them in a position of power that makes it hard to disagree with them.
Yeah, definitely. So you're saying that facilitation is definitely a fluid process, and you're taking a neutral stance, and we are really thinking about the participants and really how to get them engaged from the very beginning. Things like creating clarity and inviting collaboration, and all of this we're doing in the service of the people that we are facilitating. And one thing that it produces is productive meeting. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. We will sure to come back with more exciting videos on Agile topics.